Hey, social media, I just wanted to share, uh, and I'm gonna call this one Slow Down. In Memphis and in a lot of other major cities, I'm sure, everybody's driving 100 miles an hour. Everybody is in and out. Everybody is they're zipping through you in the lane and everything. What I do day to day, I'm in the death care industry. And in my 12 years of doing that, I've seen more than my share of car wreck victims. A car is a serious thing. A car is not something that you take lightly. Now, I spent 20 years in the car business, and one of the scariest things in the world is to go on test drives with other people. And you know, there was a time in the season where you're selling the Corvettes that people are flying, they're speeding. I've driven with a guy once that I know, once you get past 100 miles an hour, the road starts to disappear. There's just no road. You can't see anything. I've rode with a guy before in a Corvette that he goes to the corner of Hollywood and Chelsea, where there was a big convenience store, gas station right there where all the police used to hang out. I'm not knowing, we drive to that corner and he does 5 or 6 donuts right in the middle of the street, and they're jumping out, running after him. I'm in the car. I'm the fool because I rode with him. All of those things I look back over. Once rode with a guy and he's in a Hummer and he's driving in reverse on 240. All of those things you just think of how God saved you. But we gotta be a little more considerate of the next man or the next woman, because it seems when we get into the crazy driving, it never catches the guy that did it. It's always somebody innocent, most times, that catches either a bad injury, financial loss, or death. So we gotta slow down. I once rode in a Corvette with a professional driver. We were introducing, there was a new change in the Corvette. So all the Chevrolet salesmen had a meeting and they let us go around the racetrack with a professional driver. And he was showing how the Corvette can take some hits, or how the Corvette is braced. He was showing all the safety features. So we're going around the track with a professional driver, and I'm scared to death. And I can't believe we did that back in those days. That had to be in the late 80s, early 90s. Can you imagine the HR nightmare in the 21st century about taking somebody on a car like that, in a car like that with a professional driver at higher rates and running into the wall to show the safety features? It's unbelievable that we did that, and it was sanctioned by the company at that time. Boy, you do that in 2021 and you're in trouble. But folks, look, it's a rise. Every young guy wants to see. I once was in the car business, and the lady told us, she came to the service department, and she told us that my car gets up to 125 and it just cuts off. Ma'am, we can't road test it at 125. Why are you driving at 125? It's meant to cut off. So folks, look, I know it's a rise, but it sends people to the cemetery. Be considerate of the next man and next woman. Where are you going? Why are we playing games of chance, games of daring people to do things, and it's costing people's lives? Slow down. I know you got your new whip, your new ride, your new Vet, your new Nissan of any sort, your new Infiniti. That's what passes me every day at 100 miles an hour. It's either a Nissan or an Infiniti. But folks, look, be considerate of the next man and woman. Don't send them to the cemetery. Drive just a little bit slower. I'm praying for you. You praying for me. It's dangerous out here on these streets enough. We don't need people going 100 miles an hour and sending more people away from this earth. Be blessed. Have an awesome day.